Thank you for coming on. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, we've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favon, but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a...
Whoa, leave it to Master Chief.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run...
Huh? Who are you?
Hello, we're here to...
Hello? What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such a... Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with thee. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of...
Huh. In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only... and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and... What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our right. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with them. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight! I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression,
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment.
no need to get down on yourself. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Master Jean but it turns out that he's
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. I've been on the receiving end of his lecture. As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain However, there is one exception among... That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, Eula is special. In other words, she doesn't really adhere... However, she's still quite knowledgeable about...
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the tech?
Well, it's a little complicated. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor. She's very easy to get along with. In fact, I think she's out in the
Thanks, Amber.
Good luck, you two.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well... What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Let's move. Cook this through. Almost. Let's end this quickly. Stay right there.
Right hand into the fire!
Ouchie! I'll protect us. Windblade!
I guess this is it.
don't think twice before reaching for your... And now you get to stake a claim.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as... If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take... Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confront...
Sorry.
Concern?
Arch enemies? Wait,
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of steal... Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that...
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, he's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of...
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt. Everyone in the Lawrence...
hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless...
Oh, so that's what you think of me?
But didn't you see it first?
Curious. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct...
That's right.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be We can put that aside for now.
Paimon's confused. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things... Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides,
You need to be in the right...
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. But you needn't worry. At least, not while... If Uncle Schubert didn't commit... But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should... I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, let's begin with your manner of speech.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some... Mark my words! Vengeance...
Not even close.
Hey! It seems you don't respect the rule...
No, I've no need to trouble myself. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say... However, such a morning dew is not uncommon. So it expresses that friendship... Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example?
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can... It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, this is only the first step in making a greeting.
Wait. This, perhaps it would be better if...
Very well. Come with me.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... What comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of...
Hold on. What did they always... Whenever a dispute arises... Got it. As a...
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to...
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, The Lawrence name really does...
Never mind him. I could have predicted as... You there, lowly toiler. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you... right. I mustn't look at you too long. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of...
Hey! Stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the...
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep... I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. All right, I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause...
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim... And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way...
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more
Forget it. There's no point in court. It's all right. This happens
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already... Don't worry. What with me, perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them.
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who... As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are... At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape... Let's leave it at that. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much...
No need! Right? Right? We'll just have to roll. Let's just keep Eula from getting...
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. But we must also... I have a very effective...
It's so...
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, for example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult, but a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of risk compared to what we've already seen. This should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can...
All right, let's get started. Remember... That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first, but the key, remember, you must be elegant. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first. Remember. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first, but the key, remember, you must... Not bad. Don't This scenario was relatively simple. There's a ley line True elegance is the ability to calmly... My family set only the high... Let's proceed, shall...
As you wish.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Boba, get them! Hey-ya! Race you!
Time to clean up. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems...
Like Paimon said, adventuring is art. So, that's it for our training, right?
Hold on. I was commending the travelers...
What?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too...
Whatever the reason, not heeding my... Now, drink...
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend...
Ah! Paimon knew something was off.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to... Now then, given that your training is complete, I already have something in mind.
We'll need more where that came from.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber!
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at good...
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss... Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order? Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready. Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also... No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any... So, we clearly didn't order this. Yet you prepared it without authorization.
You're gonna take revenge?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then... please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started. Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pick...
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauer?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are... Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts...
It's fine when you're just joking between us. But Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just...
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula's there's no need to be so awkward when you want to...
Listen, you've never been labeled as a...
well...
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come...
Oh, I'm...
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a...
aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes. Please do remember...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again. Here, the gebratenes Fleisch... And by the way, don't...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula, but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with...
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see Eula for her... So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa! So both sides...
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula... But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. People like Eula should be approached with care and I believe a day will come when things will get...
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please...
must leave no stone unturned.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in... If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, it's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... Ah, yes. This aroma. Just as I remember it. And this...
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? Well, considering your meticulous... Please, come with me. We happen to see some... friends from...
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I'll take care of it.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so...
Good thinking. Paimon...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Move...
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, And you...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy.
You dare question the ways of a noble...
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are...
Our plans are strictly confidential. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Monster.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could...
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have... You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you...
Oh, so that's what's
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn?
Excuse me? I'll have that shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget the rights to that building, as well as...
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. We will make good use of the intel you provided.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and... Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty...
So this was all just a ploy to
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted. No matter. We already have the intel we need.
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. The door is open. Let's go! Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of...
It seems we finally caught up with you. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonia. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you...
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of
I shall say this one last time. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your...
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly...
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to...
You dare let...
That's right. In the name of the family that you I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could...
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and...
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have... Given that you've already...
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. Let's discuss this later. Our first...
They're here! Stop them! The loneliness.
I'll protect us.
Finally, some quiet.
Have a load of this to work. Can't run! Well, use this like
Prepare to be blown away!
you need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Beg for mercy.
Fuel club.
Let the show begin.
Put your back into it. Time to put all of my work. Send this quickly.
Beg for mercy.
Stay right.
Shudder. Flood of frost.
Counterattack.
Beg for mercy.
This is bad. I guess this is it.
This must be it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be...
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on...
True. But if their plan had hinged, the Fatui are dishonest. But they wouldn't... Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attack, I came to exact my vengeance. You took...
Finally, after all this time, in reality, you said that something you were worried about us and your uncle...
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you can mark my words. You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Even if you were to be completely